Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school football starts now. Presented by IBEW Local 369.
And good evening and welcome to Glycod's coverage of Southern Indiana high school football. And tonight on Glycod, we have from Silver Creek High School, the Floyd Central Highlanders taking on the Silver Creek Dragons. I'm Dr. Todd Carter alongside me, Coach Jim Kazmarek, Christian Sanchez running our camera this evening. We have been in a lightning and weather delay, but as you can see, the teams are just taking the field. And, Coach, we've got a 2-0 Dragon team facing off against the Highlanders, who are 0-1. Really because they've been snake bit by weather and missed a game last week.
Well, they should be very comfortable with this kind of situation.
That's right.
They fought this last Friday night and actually didn't even get a chance to play their game. Drove all the way to Terre Haute, 3-hour trip, and a 3-hour trip back. So I know Coach Bragg is very excited about playing this game. It's a beautiful night. The sky is clear now and breaking up, and we did have quite a rain delay. You know, tonight the most valuable player in the game?
Who would that be?
That's going to be the guy with the towels that are going to keep the balls dry.
Absolutely. You were talking about that as we were in our rain delay. Your thoughts on what that's going to mean for us here as we try to get going in this game and what the field's like and what the ball's going to be like.
Well, and if you noticed, they have a turf field, and so you don't have to worry about mud. You don't have to worry about sliding. The field conditions are going to be perfect, even though we've just had probably several inches of rain.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So, and you can actually see where there were a few puddles on the field. The puddles are pretty much gone now, too. So I'm not so sure now that I would say the field conditions are going to affect the coaches' game plans for tonight.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring up our weather and talk about that. And more importantly, say tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Mark Stevens. For any of your insurance needs, contact Mark at 812-283-8600. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. It is, and there's our Mark Stevens info, and then should tell you that tonight's weather, right at 70 degrees, 71, 70 degrees, raining, although the rain is moving out. It has been windy, although now the flag is beginning to just droop. So it could be that we'll be better off now. Before, it was very, very windy and quite blustery just a little bit ago. Well, we're going to step aside, and when we come back, you are going to hear from Coach Bragg of the Floyd Central Highlanders as the visiting coach as we count down to this kickoff about 8:15 this evening. Stay tuned for that here on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Looking for a career instead of a job? Want to make a difference in a child's life? Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program is now hiring. They offer competitive wages, plus health, dental, and life insurance, as well as paid college tuition and retirement plans. Apply online through Indeed.com or email your resume. You can make a difference in a child's life. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, serving children and families for over 60 years.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Community Action of Southern Indiana. Looking for a great career while making a difference in a child's life? Head Start is hiring. Visit Cassie1.org to apply.
I'm with Coach James Bragg, the head football coach of the Floyd Central Highlanders. Coach Bragg is now his 7th year as at the head coach and has a 37-26 record. Coach, again, thank you for your time. Appreciate you taking a few minutes before the game. Coach, what did you learn about your team in week one, and will it hurt your team after missing last week's game because of the weather?
Yeah, week one, we started off hot. I mean, we were winning 14-7, and it was tied 14-14. Then we got down 21-14 in the beginning of the second quarter there, and we just ran out of gas. I mean, it was really hot. The numbers game factor in for us. I mean, we have a lot of guys on the sideline, but, the difference between us and St. X is their guys are ready for Friday Night Lights. Our guys are still learning how to play underneath Friday Night Lights. So I think the numbers game caught us up there, and then, we got tired and we made a couple of costly turnovers on our special teams, So, going into week two, we wanted to focus in on our conditioning course, which every team does, and we knew it was going to be hot again. So we made a couple adjustments. Had some guys that we had playing two ways that we decided, hey, let's try to split them, have them on one side of the ball and get them less reps here and there. And then we fixed our special teams up, and then we drive 3 hours and get lightninged out again, the exact same scenario at our place. I mean, it was uncanny to a T. Like, it's their opening game. It was our opening game last year. Yeah. Their student section did construction neon night. We were construction neon night the year before. Like, it was just unbelievable, the similarities. So I think the frustrating part right now and for our boys is they feel like we've had camp week again. We've had 2 weeks prepare for a week 3 opponent. And then also the fact that, like, we talked about making adjustments and learning from our mistakes from week one. In my opinion, turnovers and penalties. If you have less turnovers in week 2 and week 1, you set yourself so much better to win the game, regardless of what the other team does. Take care of yourself. And we didn't see that. We didn't get to see the jump. So, Silver Creek's coming in here with 2 games underneath their belt, 2 great wins for them, and we're still trying to get that second game under our belt and learn from our mistakes from 13 days ago. So it's a little different right now. It's a little different.
I've always thought that the most important week of the whole football season is the second week going into the second game. So, Coach, you'll have it done this week. Coach, last year you graduated 20 seniors. You had a great senior-driven team last year, 8-2 of Hoosier Hills Conference Championship. Just a great squad. You have 27 juniors that have moved up to the seniors. Have they begun to take over that leadership role that you expect from seniors?
Yeah, they're starting to right now, but they're still trying to learn their footing and their spots on the team. We had some juniors last year that were very, very vocal, and they've stepped it up. And then they're trying to get some help from some younger seniors or guys that, last week you said 27 of them. We had a bunch of them last week that was their first start ever, not because they're not bad players and not because they don't work hard. It's just that we were senior dominant 2 years in a row, and then they just didn't have the opportunities like they do this year. And like Christian Alicorn and Justice Bray on our defensive line. I mean, they're going up against whatever St. X is ranked, top 5 of Kentucky. That's their first varsity start, and they're seniors, so that makes a big difference, But they got that one underneath their belt. Now, we didn't have week 2. So let's see what they learned from a week ago, But the same thing with Jack Mole. Jack Mole and Stone didn't have any really varsity minutes last year because most of the games we were in, they were close, down to the wire. I mean, we were winning in the fourth quarter or holding off leads. So, some of that experience that you would like to get your younger kids last year with the season we had and the competition we play, it's very difficult to get those guys in on Friday Night Lights.
Coach, it seems to me like a real strength of your team is your O-line. So I'll just run off some names here. Brandon Noble was all-conference player last year, 6'2", 245. Sam Franks, Brody Crump, all returning either starters or played some significant time for you. How does this, having a good, strong offensive line, play into your game planning?
Oh, it's huge. Of course, your best defense is your offense. And with us, with trying to run the ball and keep them off the field, keep them out of rhythm is huge. But you didn't hit on 2 linemen that are starting now with Blanton Varvel, who's a first-year junior starter, big kid, and he's a little different. He takes stuff personally. He's got a really big mean streak on him, And then the hidden jewel right now is our sophomore, Lucas Alejandro. He's only a sophomore, but his footwork is phenomenal. I mean, he's doing some things that we see, college level guys want to see, and he's doing them as a sophomore. So we're really pleased with his play there at right guard and seeing him move up. And then you hit on the head. When you throw in Sam Franks, who didn't get a lick of time last year because Parker McClellan was just as good, but Sam Franks is just as good, if not better, as a senior right now. You had Brandon Noble, and you bring back Brody Crump, who are 3-year starters for us. I mean, our offensive line makes us go. Now, the problem is we got to make sure we keep them on the field, and our running backs and receivers and quarterbacks make the right reads and help those guys out. So, but no, our offensive line is huge right now, and they really are kind of our leadership on this whole team. When things are going bad,
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter. For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul.
What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice. With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
With Coach Jim Kazmarek, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, Christian Sanchez up top. It is time for our Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security, where service and protection meet. Northside Security. And let's first talk about the visiting Floyd Central Highlanders. Coach, your thoughts on Floyd Central?
Well, Floyd Central, I think the key to the first one, and I'm not sure I talked to you about this earlier, but they have a very good size advantage in their offensive line as compared to the Silver Creek defensive line. And I think they really, the main key to this whole game is going to be those 5 offensive linemen controlling that line of scrimmage and letting Floyd Central run the ball and control the tempo of the game. On the other side, Floyd Central's defense needs to be able to Silver Creek has a lot of talented players and a lot of game breakers. Floyd Central needs to be able to say, okay, we're going to stop one thing.
Yep.
If we can stop this one thing, then we can make Silver Creek play left-handed. So Floyd Central's defense, I'm not sure what that's going to be. We'll see as the game progresses. What's that one thing going to be they're going to try to stop? How much does missing that second game hurt their preparation for this game? We'll find that out also. And they need to create some turnovers. If they can create some turnovers, stay ahead of the chains, control the ball, keep the Silver Creek offense on the sideline, that's the best offense that Floyd Central can have.
All right.
Control the ball.
So there's Floyd Central, and for the Silver Creek Dragons.
Well, they have a lot of game breakers, a lot of talent. They need to strike early, strike often, get Floyd Central back on their heels, make them feel uncomfortable with what they're doing. So use all this talent that you have, your quarterbacks, your receivers, your running back. They really have quite a few talented players. Keep their mistakes to a minimum. Keep penalties to a minimum tonight. Those are the kind of things that can hurt a smaller team playing a bigger school. So keep those mistakes and penalties at a minimum. Get the ball into your playmakers' hands the best you can, as often as you can, and then try to win that line of scrimmage. Walker Hoffman has got some players that have been players and starters for Silver Creek for a couple of years, so they have some experience playing against Floyd Central.
Okay, well, those are our Northside Security keys to the game. Also, this is our time to say this broadcast is authorized by Silver Creek High School with production rights owned by Glycod. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. Thank you so much for watching. Let's hear from some of our fantastic sponsors when we come back. Coach to Coach with Coach Kaz talking to Coach Dave Pappenhouse when we return in our pregame here on Glycod.
Wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms. Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions.
Vaccinations are a key to a healthy future. At the Floyd County Health Department, they can help your child from kindergarten through 12th grade get vaccinated, regardless of insurance status. Check with your doctor to see which vaccines your child may be due for, or call the Floyd County Health Department at 812-948-4726. Again, that's 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
I'm with Coach Dave Pappenhouse of the Silver Creek Dragons. Coach is now in his 6th season with the Dragons and has a 35-17 record. That's outstanding. And if you followed the Silver Creek's program, you know he's done a great job. Coach, 2 weeks into the season and a 2-0 start, what have you found out about your team after those 2 games?
Well, you know, there's a lot to be determined still.
I felt like for a while this team's got a really high ceiling, and we really haven't played up to our potential. We haven't put together a full game on both sides of the ball yet. The offenses look good and is getting all the headlines and everything right now, averaging 41 points a week, and but they haven't really put it all together and had a great game yet to their potential. And defensively, we've struggled a little bit. I also feel like we've been against two pretty good coaches in Gleasing and Coach Hawkins that really do a really good job of using what you do as a weakness and using what you do against you. I think we got better in the second half last week against Salem, but I think we have a pretty resilient team. We just need to put it all together right now.
Well, Coach, you talked about potential, and scoring 41 points a game, averaging 41 points a game, it shows a lot of potential. But you have a lot of potential playmakers, quarterback Keaton Ward, Jamari Powell, Sam Kahn, Darius Gray, all capable of big plays at any time, breakaway plays at any time. How do you plan on using all of that talent tonight?
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. We kind of joke as a coaching staff, there's only one ball, and it'd be nice if we had two or three to be able to get all these guys more reps. Starting, with Keaton, he can throw it, and, we could probably throw the ball a little more each game and be successful doing that with Darius. And we've had quite a few guys. Drake Oatman stepped up and had a huge game last week when Salem saw the film of Charlestown and tried to take him away. And, can't say enough about the offensive line and both of the running backs. I mean, Jamari and Sam would be the workhorse back at a lot of places. And, they've came up together and kind of shared that workload all 4 years. But they do a really good job blocking for each other. And one thing that I am very fortunate is that we don't really have many, selfish personalities in this group that, they are genuinely happy for each other when they have success.
That's a nice thing to have on the team. You did mention your defense, but you have a very important part of your defense who returning a 3-year starter in Cullen Gerlach. What kind of leadership do you expect from him being a 3-year starter and a senior?
Well, Cullen, I can't say enough about him and his leadership. He was thrown to the wolves as a freshman, and, he really hasn't come off the field since Floyd Central his freshman year, week 3 of his freshman year. And I think that, he's having a really good year right now. He does a great job of making sure everybody's lined up and communicates with everyone, make sure everybody's on the same page. I'm excited. We've really challenged the defense this week, and I'm excited to see how this group bounces back. And, we have to tackle better. I think we've tackled more with this year than we have any year in the past, and it seems like we're just not very good at it. But, I think last week we kind of saw the light at halftime, and they got better in the second half, so hopefully that's a trend of things to come with the defense.
Coach, looking for a big game tonight, and good luck. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
Foul. What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Carl to make peace with his seatbelt. But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
From Glycod, it's Southern Indiana High School football. Presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Tonight's game is brought to you by Interstate Batteries, the car battery auto techs prefer. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Mac Construction. Experience Reputation Solutions. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect. Jim Butner Auto Group in Clarksville. A family tradition of excellence. And by Cassie Head Start. German American Bank. Northside Security. And Call's Body Shop. Now to the field for all the action from Glycod on Southern Indiana High School football. Presented by IBEW Local 369.
It's time for tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups for this matchup between Floyd Central and the Silver Creek Dragons, brought to you by Interstate Batteries. Get started with Interstate Batteries. They're outrageously dependable. For the visiting Floyd Central Highlanders, first on offense, Jack Mull, the quarterback, behind the line of Blanton Varvel, Brody Crump, Samuel Franks, Lucas Alejandro, and Braden Noble.
And we're going to watch Lucas Alejandro because Coach Bragg was really high on this sophomore, so we're going to spotlight him a little bit tonight.
All right, Matthew Polk tight end, Kaiser, Kelly, and Pennington are the wide receivers. The away defense, quickly, Braid, Brown, Akut, and Alarcon. Tackett, Polk, and Horvath, the linebacking core, with Nolan Lippert and Isaac Kaiser, the safeties. Noah Maddox and David Pennington are the cornerbacks.
And David Pennington is the Floyd Central Swiss Army knife. He does everything. He's offense, defense, kicks, punts, and I'm sure we'll dry the balls off for him tonight.
All right. The home defense starting lineup as well, but we're going to clear that out of here and get the opening kickoff. We will get you the home offense here in just a few moments when they take the field. So, set to kick off for the Dragons. Kickoffs are Gideon Harris, who kicks it away and out of bounds. So Floyd Central will take over on offense. Let's again quickly show you the Interstate Batteries starting lineup for the Silver Creek Dragons. The home defense, which is out there now. And then we will bring that home offense back up here in just a few moments when they are back up on the field. But Floyd Central set to take over on offense from the 35-yard line, handoff, and a slashing run from Sebastian Robertson out across the 50-yard line, and that's a quick first down.
And you're already seeing the dominance of the Floyd Central offensive line. That right side of Alejandro and Braden Noble. Alejandro 6', 245, and Noble 6'2", 245. Two big offensive linemen. Floyd Central's whole offensive line is very, very good size. 6'2", 230. Blanton Varvel, Brady Crump 6', 225, and at center Sam Franks 5'8", and 220.
So just underway here after a long lightning and rain delay. Robertson again with the carry and a nice gain there of about 4. Will bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, good penetration. Number 75 for Silver Creek. Good penetration. Gabe Wheatley, 6'2", 240 lineman. Kind of blew that play up a little bit, but Floyd still got 5 yards. Silver Creek in their orange pants and blue jerseys and that really cool-looking orange helmet that they wear.
Yeah, that's a great look for them. So 2nd and 6 as Mull handoff. More Robertson, that blonde hair flowing out from under the helmet, and he gains a couple more. Going to bring up 3rd down and short. Colin Garlow in on the tackle there.
And Landon Horvath playing out of the slot position made a really, really nice kick-out block. But the Silver Creek defense really rallied to the ball. That play should have gone for more yards than it did. So big play for Floyd Central.
Power showing to the left-hand side, and Robertson just hammers it forward for the first down.
And you saw that, again, how the Floyd Central line just pushed the Silver Creek defense back.
So 2nd first down on the night for the in the early going here for the Highlanders, as it's been pretty much all Sebastian Robertson thus far.
Yeah, Silver Creek defensive front going to have to dig in a little bit. They're going to have to get a little bit tougher. They're undersized. Silver Creek linebackers really playing 4 yards, 5 yards, almost 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. A lot of depth.
And off again. Robertson makes the first man miss, carries the second one another couple of yards, and that's a big gain of about 8 on first down. Going to make it second and about 2. We've got a Silver Creek player down.
And number 82, Adrian Montez for Silver Creek, their left outside linebacker, made a nice play. Broke in onto the ball carrier, but he didn't wrap him up. Remember what Coach Bragg talked about in the pregame show, how poorly they have been tackling and how much emphasis they've placed on tackling this week in practice. Those are examples there. If you've got to make that tackle, you make that tackle, it's a 1-yard gain. You miss that tackle, and he's picked up 8 yards.
All right. Well, we are going to, let's see, they're getting the player up. I was trying to decide whether to take a break or not, but we will keep it here as the player comes off. I saw a new AD for Silver Creek High School, Brandon Hoffman, Coach Brandon Hoffman, the boys basketball coach as well, come out and talk to the officials. Your score clock there on the screen is
not correct.
Is what they well, it's the same thing that's up on the scoreboard. So we've having an issue here.
Yeah, neither one is correct.
So we're having an issue, and we're going to try to get it ironed out here.
Scoreboard issue.
Here we go.
And I think the injured player was Ben Robertson for Silver Creek.
I believe
got
it
up,
was.
walked off on his own power.
As they're discussing, I'm sorry to be distracted here, folks.
Yeah.
They're discussing up here what's going on with the scoreboard. They're back on the time. They're going to have to shut it off at the quarter break as they're having an issue with it. I'm going to have to shut it down and start it again. So second and about 3 here.
Yeah, the play clock.
Maybe a long 2. Yeah, that's what they were discussing. So I think they're going to get it at the quarter break here.
Mole
back to pass and trying to find Sebastian Robertson. He couldn't hang on.
Yeah, Jack Mole, good sized player, looks really good, 6'1", 185, kind of a prototypical high school quarterback. But he kind of forced that pass. The routes looked a little strange because there were 2 Floyd Central players within a couple yards of each other. I'm not sure exactly which one Jack Mole saw, but they shouldn't have been that close. And Jack Mole's got to know not to try to force the ball into the middle. If you're going to throw it in the middle, you got to throw it quickly.
And there goes Robertson again. Just heavy dose of Robertson and another first down.
A heavy dose of that right side of that Floyd Central line, too.
Well, what's interesting, too, folks, you can, as you'll be able to see here, they're lining up often lining up the extra tight end and players on the left-hand side, but we'll try to show you here as we go along with some replays.
So there's the tight end.
And Robertson again battles forward.
And they use that extra tight end, which is an interesting concept now. That extra tight end is Wade Jacoby, number 4. And Wade is a extra tight end, but he's playing as a wing back to the outside of the tight end. And on the play, they're using him as the lead blocker, almost like he would be a fullback in an I formation play. So they're using him as the lead blocker on what I would call an isolation play, old school isolation play.
Gotcha.
But it's an interesting concept because you have to honor that. And there he is again. So you have to honor that kind of unbalanced look. And here they come, both guys turning.
Mole with the keeper.
That is
sees
a
pay dirt and
yes.
finds pay dirt.
Yep.
So Mole with the touchdown scamper from 14 yards out.
And if we can get a replay of that, it looked like Polk from his tight end, from his wing position, and the tackle Brandon Noble pulled and led around that left side. And the left side of that line, Brandon Blanton, Varvel, and Brady Cope just collapsed the Silver Creek right side of their defense down. Yep, we forgot a holder, though.
Well, he was bringing a dry ball in, I think, was maybe part of it. So Samuel Franks, the snapper, Mac McFarland, the holder, David Pennington to boot the ball through here.
David Pennington, the
kick is up.
Do-it-all guy.
And the kick is no good. So our score remains 6-0 Floyd Central. Let's step aside and catch a break. When we come back, we will show you that play again here on Glycod.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Landon Horvath.
So Kennedy will be, Kennedy actually, I believe, will be kicking
40.
off.
Yes, 40. I thought it was 10.
Yeah,
it's 40.
Nolan Kennedy will be kicking off.
Deep for Silver Creek.
This will be Silver Creek's first possession, and we will try to get you that replay, but also, importantly, need to show you the Silver Creek starting offense here. So, as Harris gets ready to kick this ball away, and through hands, but it ends up carried forward and a good return. Let's quickly give you these starters for the Silver Creek. Wheatley, Hoffman, Lambert, Sanchez, and Ramirez across the front.
Walker Hoffman
Ward.
Hoffman is the big dog in that offensive line.
Absolutely. Jamari Powell and Sam Kahn, the running backs, and we will see a steady and heavy dose of them. Darius Gray and Drake Oltman are the wideouts. And carry there. Jamari Powell for 2 or 3 yards there. Looks like about 3. Going to make it 2nd and 7.
So we will kind of focus, or I will anyways, because you know how much I love offensive linemen. I am going to kind of focus on Walker Hoffman tonight. 6'6", 306 pounds. He's a 3 or 4 year starter for Silver Creek.
At least 3 to my recollection. Yes. Had a nice conversation with him for the preview magazine, and that's going to be a first down ball out to Drake Oltman on this near sideline.
Yeah, Coach Pap was really high on Oltman. First down.
So first down, and Ward calls for it, handoff, and Jamari Powell with a gain of about 4. So 2nd and 6. Nolan Lippert with the stop there.
Yeah, and a really nice block by Alex Haynes from his guard position. Not listed as one of our starters, but boy, he really looked good on that play.
Darius Gray heads out to on the far side. It's Oltman on the near. He's in motion. Hand out. Powell right up the middle. Going to have a first down. Caught from behind, but not before He gets first down.
Yeah. Using Sam Kahn now as a blocking back and doing a really nice job as a blocker.
Well, and they are definitely complimentary from talking to Coach Pappenhouse in the preseason. That's exactly how they want to use each other. And then later on, they will certainly switch things up just to keep the defense honest. Second first down of the drive here for Silver Creek.
You see where they've got Kahn lined up almost like a backfield guard.
Yep.
Oh, no.
High snap.
No.
Still rolling and finally down. And that one certainly got away.
Yeah, that hurt. That one of the things you can't do is get that far behind the chains. You're forced into passing situations now. Probably a good time to run a screen pass. Don't try to get it all back at one time. See if you can get a little screen pass working. See how Floyd Central plays their defense. Are they going to play pass rush aggressive, or are they going to just kind of stay in their base front? It looks like they're staying in their base front.
So 2nd and 25 for the Dragons. Ward tries to tuck it and run, and he'll gain just about a yard. So going to bring up 3rd and a little bit of forever.
Yeah. That's again, it's unfortunate. You just don't want that to happen. And it's unfortunate also that we had that weather delay and the bad weather, because this would have been a big crowd and a big night.
Yep.
And there's still a pretty good crowd. People stuck around.
Not bad.
No,
and
Floyd
as I
Central,
look across, Floyd Central traveled well as well.
Look down here, and a lot of Silver Creek people.
More people than I would have thought.
Yep, they stuck around. Nope.
And that clock just ran out in his head, didn't it, Coach?
Well, he did. That was 1 second. Yeah, the Silver Creek line just got overpowered by the Floyd Central defense. Justice Braid, 5'10", 170 at a defensive end, not a big guy. And Christian Alarcon, number 60, 5'11", 205, both at the defensive end spots. Will Brown and Javier Akut at the defensive tackles.
So Nolan Lippert back to receive the punt from Kilo Lee. That goes up.
Yeah, he
takes a Silver Creek bounced inside the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Floyd Central came after him, and I think he saw the rush coming at him. I could see his head kind of pop up a little bit, and he short-legged it. And in golf, if you short arm a shot in golf, you're going to hit a high pop-up. And if you short leg a punt, you're going to get a high pop-up. Boy, I tell you, Silver Creek's got a fine facility here, don't they?
Sure do.
Beautiful field, beautiful press box. The baseball field back behind us is neat. In a couple years, they're going to have one of the best-looking high schools in the state. Right now, it's under construction.
Under quite a bit of construction at the moment, but handoff again, Sebastian Robertson, as he's going to be out close to the first down marker.
Yeah. Brody Crump from his left guard position, pulling right, kicking out. Silver Creek is going to have to come up with a plan here to disrupt some of this pulling guard plays by trying to get some penetration. Maybe move some defensive players into gaps and let them play the gaps and try to penetrate through those gaps to disrupt those pulling guards and pulling tight ends. Again, they're doing the same thing. Tight end left with a wing. Tackle, guard, pull.
Robertson, patient, breaks it into the defensive backfield, nearly 40-yard line. So they're going to call it down to the 41. So another first down for the Highlanders.
Okay, so Silver Creek, Floyd Central, basically where they're lining up with that tight end wing back, it's like unbalanced. So you need to adjust to that unbalance. You can adjust your whole defensive front, or you can slant to it, but you're going to have to come up with some way to compensate for that unbalance. Now they've gotten out of it here. Now they've gone 4 wide.
So 4 wide outs. First time we've seen that look. Here comes the rush. Mole puts it up. Got a man, but
I think it was
out of bounds.
Yeah, he was out. And it was a very it was a good pass and good coverage. Trying to see who that was. That was a cornerback on this side. That
was
Lee?
Pennington, I believe. No, excuse me. That was Isaac Kaiser.
Isaac
the
Kaiser,
receiver.
Yeah.
Yep.
So our corner on this side was number 3. Oh, that's Keaton. Keaton Ward, the quarterback, playing corner. Did a really nice job on coverage.
So 2nd and 10. Kaiser comes to the near side, 2 wideouts.
There's our
to the
unbalanced
far.
look again. Pull.
And Robertson again spins, falls forward. It's going to be a gain of 5, almost right on the nose.
Yeah.
So they got half of that back, bringing up 3rd and 5.
So Alex Sanchez, the nose tackle, now that was, he's coming out now, but he did a good job of penetrating that time. But again, Silver Creek has got to make those tackles. You get disruptive people in the backfield, you're going to have to make some tackles.
As the Silver Creek crowd comes alive in this big 3rd down situation.
Yeah. Floyd's doing I think this is a 2-down situation anyways. Floyd's doing a really nice job on that line of scrimmage. Getting a little bit of a power eye look right here from Floyd Central. Power pistol. We'll call that a 45 caliber. How's that?
And we have a timeout from Floyd Central. That will give us the opportunity to step away, and we'll take a timeout as well. More coming in the first quarter here on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Back with a big 3rd down upcoming here for Floyd Central. 1:56 remaining. Play was changed as we've got 1 wide out. And the hard count worked. Penalty flag.
Yeah. 58, one of the linemen for Floyd Central took a bump.
Yeah.
That was Braden Noble.
Yeah.
And he probably overplayed it a little bit.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little. But it was first down on that encroachment penalty, the first of the game for the Silver Creek Dragons.
Floyd Central's offense did a good job of holding their position because that was going to be a hard count to draw Silver Creek offside. It's hard to do. Hard to get high school kids to hold their position. It shows a lot of coaching, a lot of discipline on Floyd Central's part.
As Robertson, again, on the left-hand side, he's got a first down again inside the 20-yard line, another first down.
Yeah, again, Silver Creek has allowed themselves to get outflanked, and that was, in that case, that was because of motion. So Adrian Montz he's the outside linebacker, but the motion man from Floyd Central got outside of him and blocked him, and of course we ended up with a nice long 10-yard run. So Silver Creek has got to strengthen up this defense and get something going here.
So far, the best defense for Floyd Central is the fact that their offense has been on the field so much. Straight ahead for Robertson, going to be a gain of about 5.
And you look at how all those white shirts just washed the blue jerseys back.
As we wind the clock down here in the first quarter, again delayed because of lightning. Mole, handoff. Robertson's got the first down. Scampers,
And
falls.
He's in.
Touchdown. Sebastian Robertson and the Floyd Central Highlanders.
You know, when we talked to Coach Bragg before the game, I talked about their offensive line and how impressed I was, but just on paper, the way they looked. And he was very high on them also in our conversation, and you can see why. They are dominating this right now.
So now Floyd Central looking to go for 2 here. With the 12-0 lead here. Going to try to make it that full 2 touchdowns and extra points. Pitch, Robertson, and short. Good defense there.
Very good defense. They reacted well to the ball, and they didn't allow themselves to get outflanked by the Floyd Central offense. Just did a good job of rallying to the ball and holding off that conversion attempt. But Silver Creek's defense is going to have to toughen up, and their offense is going to have a nice drive. Coach needs to spend some time talking to them on the sideline.
So 6 first downs total, and there were 4 on that drive, I believe, for the Highlanders.
Now, Sebastian Robertson played quite a bit last year.
He played some last year. His brother, of course, Tristan, was the starting quarterback. But Sebastian did come in and play running back in some of those games.
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of his brother, the quarterback, and I forgot he was the quarterback.
Yes.
Tristan, did he go on to college? Is he playing anywhere in college? Do you know?
You'd have to look in your Glycod book.
You know what? I have that right here. I'm going to do that.
As we are going to have Kennedy kicking it away. As Silver Creek, I know one of those gentlemen back there is Altman. Can't quite see the number on the other.
Well, I'm looking at
to Altman, and nice run back, broke a tackle, broke another, going to have it out to the 45-yard line. Fantastic run back, and that's the bit of juice that the faithful from Silver Creek needed.
They needed that. You're right. They got these students right down below us fired up a little bit. I did not see Tristan on that list of former Southern Indiana players that are currently playing in college or on a college team. But if anybody knows that, let us know.
I was thinking he was going to just going to concentrate on academics.
Well, he was a good high school quarterback.
Sure was.
There's Keaton Ward on the keeper.
On the keeper, and he's got the first down and a little more. Yep. Nicely done there.
Nice play.
1 second remaining here.
And the result is a Silver Creek.
And the clock rolled, and that will do it for the quarter. So at the end of 1, it is Floyd Central 12 and Silver Creek nothing. Stay tuned. We'll have a second quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever. The Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Back to live action here as Silver Creek going left to right. And Ward tucked and ran and ended up getting something out of nothing there as on that first down play from the 42 scampers into about the 36 and gain of about 6 yards there.
Yeah, that was all Keaton Ward because Floyd Central had him dead to right in the backfield, and he was very elusive. Quick little runner. He's got some good moves. Keaton Ward, 6 foot 170, 2-year starter, 2 touchdowns last week. Motion.
Handoff. Kahn this time. Yep. And first down again, looks like. Yep. Sam Kahn there.
For his first carry. So they really have 2 good running backs. Sam Kahn and Jamari are both very good high school runners. And they complement each other pretty well. And Sam Kahn has done a good job the first quarter of being a blocking back.
They're going to say Kahn was down just in front of the line to gain, so it's 3rd and 1 here as the Dragons are driving. Handoff, Kahn again, and met at the line of scrimmage.
Will Brown
ripped backwards.
Big Will Brown, 6 foot 270, caught him in the backfield.
So loss of 1, going to bring out 4th and 2.
And Matthew Polk was in on that tackle also from his linebacker spot, middle linebacker, tight end and linebacker. All right, now Floyd Central's Silver Creek's offensive line has got to control the line of scrimmage here.
Watch that left side, I would say, folks.
And Floyd Central are massed on the line of scrimmage. They're trying to draw him offside. Floyd Central does a wonderful job
yep.
of not jumping.
So timeout, Silver Creek. So we will take a timeout as well, get a second quarter break in, be back with more here on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return, big 4th down upcoming for Silver Creek.
I think I would try to get Jamari Powell outside. I don't think that you can control the Floyd Central front 4 and take a dive play inside. I think I try to get Powell outside, and they got
both wideouts to the near side, Gray and Altman.
And
Gray
Powell
on
is
the
the
far
blocker.
outside. Pitch to Kahn, and got a good block and held up. He got the first down.
He got the first down. He did.
And it's going to be a gain of 4 and a first down.
Yeah, Isaac Kaiser on a strong tackle at his cornerback spot. Very good block by Jamari Powell, by the way. And I could see now where Coach Papp talked about how these 2 guys complement each other.
Yep.
And Sam Kahn was the runner, and Jamari Powell happened to be the blocker. Did a good job. The 2 wide receivers did a nice job also. I want to see Darius Gray. They need to get him the ball. Somewhere or another, get him the ball.
So Gray now is going to switch sides, folks. He's the young man going to head out to the far hash.
Move to split.
Now Altman in motion. And the keeper for Ward. And he does make a little something out of nothing there, and going to end up with a gain of 2, but he was
really
well trapped in the backfield.
That was really nothing. He really had nothing. He's coming up a little gimpy.
Gimpy, yeah, I saw that too. It's a little slow to get up.
Yeah, he's a football player. He's tough. He's all right. Shake it off. Walk it off. Jamari Powell's out of the game.
Montez checks into the ball game. Adrian Montez. He will be the wideout on the far side.
82.
Yes, 82.
Yeah, he
along
plays defense.
with Altman and Gray out there.
A sprint. Nice block.
Nice block, but in comes someone else.
His linebacker.
Good escaping, and a hole, and tripped up, but a nice game there from Ward.
Yeah, and Coach Bragg is, I guarantee it, that's going to really upset him that they did a great job of containing that play, and then nobody was trailing the quarterback. You always talk about having a trail man. You have to have a trail man, somebody following the play, because if your front side does a great job of stopping the quarterback, he's going to come back. And you need to have somebody there to stop that comeback. And the trail man, Floyd Central, didn't have anybody trailing. They were all chasing.
Powell met in the backfield. No gain there. So, going to be a loss of at least a couple, maybe 3.
Yeah.
So
Matthew Polk on that tackle also.
So 4th and 5. And now Silver Creek able to convert on a 4th down just a few moments ago.
Going 3 wide. Three wide, and
Ward calling for it, looks to throw, dumps it over, screen. Oh, it's going to be the first down to Powell and more. Finally ridden out of bounds. Fantastic play there, Jamari Powell.
Yeah, it's fantastic call on the coach's part also, because he's had everybody spread out, and what was everybody thinking? Pass, pass, pass. Floyd Central the same way. All their defenders are thinking pass. Sucked them in, dumped it over their head to Powell, and he did a good job of running after that. So Silver Creek on a good drive. That was a good call by Coach Pappenhaus's staff.
So that's the second 4th down that the Dragons have converted, and those are the kind of things that they keep being able to do that, Coach. That certainly could come back to haunt Floyd Central late.
There you go.
Handoff on the sweep.
There you
Altman. That was a heck of a play. Try to see who that was.
Got to see who that was.
That was Isaac Kaiser.
Isaac Kaiser, yeah. Wide receiver. He was injured last year, wasn't he?
Yes.
He hurt his shoulder.
He hurt his shoulder early.
And kind of played through the whole season with pain and with that injury. And I think his coach said he had surgery at some time during the offseason, and he's recovered nicely.
Yes, that's exactly right. He had surgery just after the season. So timeout from the Silver Creek Dragons. They take their second timeout of the half, so we will step aside and take a brief timeout as well. More second quarter action upcoming here on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return, a 2nd and goal here in the second quarter, 5:53 remaining. Floyd Central comes into Silver Creek and is on top 12-0. 2 touchdowns, extra point missed on the first, and then a 2-point conversion missed on the second. We had another high snap. Ward scrambles, looks to throw it, has a man open in the end zone. Touchdown! A touchdown for the Dragons.
So we were waiting for Darius Gray to get cut loose here and show his athletic ability. That was a phenomenal catch. But more importantly, Keaton Ward carried that load. He made 3 phenomenal plays that kept Silver Creek in the game. Those 2 scrambles that he made, and he recovered that bad snap, scrambled, and found the receiver in the end zone. So Keaton Ward.
And let's see if Brady Anderson can knock it through, and he does. So with that, Silver Creek cuts into this lead at 12-7. And we will keep it here as we go back and show you a couple of those plays. Let's first show you that touchdown play again. A 10-yard touchdown pass. A lot of scrambling.
Throw it. There he is,
and
yes.
Great camera work from Christian Sanchez. And again, the PAT through by Anderson. And making it 12-7. So this offense for the Dragons converts on 2. Count them 2 4th down plays to keep that ball and keep that drive alive and score that touchdown.
I think, Floyd Central Keaton Ward is an outstanding player with some good moves and good speed, and he was very elusive, and Floyd was in his grill several times that he was able to get away. He was able to get away.
And
well,
it's going to be a little bit of a shorter field for Floyd Central.
I think that's twice now we've had kicks out of bounds.
Harris's kick falls out of bounds. Perhaps Floyd Central.
Young man, we have to work at that a little bit. We have to work at that. Those things drive coaches crazy.
Take this opportunity to say, how is NIL impacting the landscape in high school athletics? Visit glycod.com for comments from Indiana and Kentucky Commissioners Paul Neidig and Julian Tackett. That plus continuous scoring updates on glycod.com.
That would be an interesting.
Mull pass has Kaiser wide open and headed for pay dirt. 1 play, touchdown.
Isaac Kaiser coming back strong after that injury-plagued season. Good for him. Good for a senior. Now, I was not looking at Silver Creek secondary on that play. It'd be interesting to see what happened. We can get a replay?
Yes, we did. Although
love the
we'll
replays.
see where we pick it up. We're going to let's wait till after the extra point here, as it looks as we are just about ready. So that was Mull to Isaac Kaiser.
Yep. Pennington kick
up, and it is good. Now let's see if we can show you that. Now, I'm not sure we're going to pick it up right from the snap. I was afraid
let's see. The corner bit on the run fake.
Yep.
And once he took that 2 steps forward, he was toast.
And
got to play your position.
Absolutely.
You
show you one more time.
Corners are paid big bucks to cover passes. Linebackers and defensive linemen are paid small bucks to stop all those run plays. Let those guys in the front do the dirty work. You have to stay back and do the hero work in the secondary. Don't get sucked up. And probably. He was probably looking into the backfield, which is something defensive backs shouldn't be doing.
Yep. And again, 65-yard pass play on that first down, getting the ball back, and that certainly that's got to take a little bit of the wind out of the Silver Creek players' sails there.
That's right. Jack Mull threw a very nice pass. We didn't comment about how perfect that pass was either.
Well, and certainly to Isaac Kaiser, a nice target, 6'4", 200-pound target out there, runs well, and
he's a big target and a tough guy. You saw him on that tackle on playing defense. He's a tough guy.
And in my conversation with him in the preseason for the Glycod Preview magazine, he wants to play at the college level. So Altman from about the 8-yard line makes the first gang miss and carries it out to the 42. So a nice return there.
Very good return.
Should pick it up from right about the place spot where he grabs that ball. Silver Creek 1st and 10.
Sometimes you have to, the players running down the cover kicks are so anxious to run downfield that they run past the receiver, the running back. There's a certain point where you need to break down, stop running forward, break down, and make a tackle.
So 1st and 10 for the...
Darius out there getting single coverage. That's dangerous.
For the Dragons. Altman in motion.
Yeah, he's...
Keaton Ward tucks, runs, and he will have about an 8-yard gain right out near the midfield stripe.
You know, against a quarterback like Ward, who really we talked about that clock in your head last week.
Yep.
You know, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, you got to throw the ball. But he was like 1 Mississippi, well, man, I'm going to take off running.
Yep.
And he's doing a really nice job. So Floyd Central's linebackers have got to stop dropping so deep. They need to keep an eyeball on Kaiser.
And that's Sam Kahn with the first down run and a whole lot more. Going to be about 8 or so yards. Silver Creek with another first down.
Yeah. Now that Silver Creek offensive line, they're showing a little spark now. They're starting to move that Floyd Central front around. Oh, boy,
All right, handoff inside. That's Kahn again. And gain of about 3 out to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, good blocking by Sanchez and Ramirez.
Going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Sanchez is a junior. Ramirez is a junior. Sanchez is the right guard. Lucas Ramirez is the right tackle. They had a good block on that left front for Floyd Central.
So Keaton Ward and company getting the marching orders now.
Yeah.
Gray, and who caught that touchdown pass just a few moments ago, and Oldman out wide. And we've got a flag. No, whistle. Is that Silver Creek? Yes, it is. Silver Creek takes their last time out. Take this opportunity to step aside as well. We'll be back with more upcoming here on Glycod.
Is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
So 2nd and 7 upcoming here for the Silver Creek Dragons. 3:25 remains, 19-7 our score from Silver Creek High School. Big thank you to Silver Creek, their new AD Brandon Hoffman, for having us here this evening.
Yeah, we're always glad to come to Silver Creek.
Absolutely.
Come on.
Ward dropped back and escapes. Pitches it out to Kahn just off the fingertips, a little high. Boy, I thought Floyd Central had him at about the 42-yard line, and he just ducked away.
He escaped.
Yep.
And I'm not so sure if he had kept running, he would have got the first down. Had Kahn caught that ball, it could have been a touchdown because Floyd had nobody over there.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
And now the Floyd Central front four are getting very gun-shy as far as their rush is concerned. You'll notice how their rush has become softer. They're starting to kind of lay back a little bit because they're not sure what Kaiser going to do.
So Ward with it.
There he goes again.
Takes off. Now he's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Silver Creek. Keaton Ward to Altman.
Drake Altman.
Yep. I hear flag on the play. Do I hear flag on the play? No. Yes, there is a flag lying at the 32-yard line.
Holding
on the defense. So that wipes that out. Big pass play there. We will show it to you now.
And you're going to watch right here. That right defensive end for Floyd Central got.
And the defensive back was totally out of the play there.
Well, you're playing defensive end, and by playing defensive end, that makes you the contain man. That's your responsibility. You're responsible for an outside-in rush. You have defensive tackles that are your inside-out rushers.
And with the extra points, that cuts the lead to 5.
So if you lose your discipline and you go inside because you want to get to the quarterback, the quarterback, all he does is take a step to the outside, and now he's got clear sailing. He can get his feet set, and he can find that receiver all the way down the field. Everybody's got a job to do. They have lane containment, and, like I say, you're a defensive end, you must stay outside. You can't go in. You can't take that inside route. The only time I want a defensive end to go inside is when I have a defensive tackle coming outside. So we play a little game. We used to call that a twist or a text.
Let's show you that again.
And you can see the defensive end going inside. There he's blocked. Keaton Warren's got all kinds of time.
Beautiful pass. Caught at the 5, a 45-yard touchdown strike by Silver Creek.
Young man, you need to learn to stay outside. Wow, this is going to be a barn burner.
It kind of is looking that way.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Robertson and Maddox deep for the Highlanders. Bricker and Tate O'Leary, the upbacks.
Hour delay, who cares? It's high school football.
As Gideon Harris will boot the ball down to Robertson and Maddox.
Come on, keep it in bounds. Keep it on the field. There you go. There you go.
And
there you go. Let it go.
Into the end zone.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you touched it or not.
So the ball into the end zone, and Floyd Central will take over on their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
There you go. That was a good kick. He got the nerve. He shook off little nerves. And I'm sure Coach Papp told him, son, would you please keep the ball in the field? So let's see how Floyd Central responds to that.
Handoff, Sebastian Robertson, and he battles forward for about 7.
Yeah, yep. As we worked this out the last time, we called that a flight of dragons who made that tackle. There was too many blue shirts to name one. So if you get 5 or 6 of those blue shirts on there, that's a flight of dragons.
A flight of dragons.
That's right.
Clock remains running here.
And when we find a whole bunch of Floyd Central Highlanders making a tackle,
yep,
that's a clan.
A clan, absolutely.
A clan of Highlanders.
2 wide outs to the far side. And Mole chased, sacked. Huge sack there. And Ramirez with the sack.
A loss of 15 yards brings up third.
Jack Mull, you have to learn to throw the ball out of bounds. You don't want to. You don't need a 15-yard loss on the 20-yard line. But a great defensive play by Silver Creek.
10 yards, 10-yard sack makes it 3rd and 18. Mole calls for it, and a flag. Defensive backfield. We got a whistle.
Delay of game. Makes it
not sure. Yep, looks like delay of game. Yep, sure enough.
3rd and 21. Not many plays in our playbook for 3rd and 21. But if I'm going to throw a pass, I'm going to make it a pass that I get it in my hands, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to get rid of that ball, and I'm going to try to throw it long.
Now the Silver Creek faithful making a whole lot of noise here.
Yeah, Silver Creek playing kind of a soft three deep look, 3-man rush.
Screen to Robertson. And he gets some of that back, gets out to the 20-yard line. At least,
defended.
Nicely done there. Gets about a 13-yard gain.
That was Cullen Gerlow. I've been calling him Gerlock, I think, for 3 years. It's Garlow. Yeah, Cullen Garlow.
Yeah.
And I've been calling him Cullen Gerlock forever. And I'm very sorry to he and his family. And I should know that because Cass Merrick is a name that was butchered most of my life.
So Harrett to punt it away, standing at his own one. High snap, but he does get it away. And ball hits, takes a Floyd Central bounce.
Still bouncing.
Still rolling, and down at the 42-yard line.
Alex Kiter down that ball. Good for Alex. Gets a little PT, a little playing time. Alex is a 6-foot, 140-pound junior on the special teams. That was a good athletic play by the punter to get that ball. That snap was a little bit high, and it could have been a tragedy for Floyd Central, which they didn't need at this time. So let's see what Floyd Central is going to pull up on defense, because Silver Creek has gained a lot of momentum right now. 3 wide.
So Ward scrambles, left, throws to the middle, and well covered. And that was Ethan Caldwell. But good enough for another first down.
See it again, once again, the containment on that right side of Floyd Central's defensive line. Stay outside.
Now this one falls harmlessly to the turf.
Floyd Central is trying to do a little bit of a game with their tackles and ends to try to get some but they don't. The penetration is part of the problem. Once they're getting the penetration, Keaton Ward is finding seams in that penetration and running free. They need to be more concerned about containment.
So 2nd and 10 here. We'll have the Deering Floor Center ticker up for you at halftime. There's a chance that A.D. Hoffman will stop by. Oh, here comes pressure and ripped down there as Wade Jacoby gets in the backfield and takes down Keaton Ward.
Well, they came with an outside stunt with one of their outside linebackers.
And that was the end of the first half. The Highlanders
And that's going to end the first half.
Wow, that was a surprise. I was paying attention to the clock.
And away it went.
Yeah.
So at halftime, we've got the Highlanders on top of the Dragons, 19-14. We'll step aside when we come back, get you the ticker, and certainly we're going to come back and try to get you some of those scoring plays on the replay and show you those. Halftime show upcoming here on Glycod.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Vaccinations are a key to a healthy future. At the Floyd County Health Department, they can help your child from kindergarten through 12th grade get vaccinated, regardless of insurance status. Check with your doctor to see which vaccines your child may be due for, or call the Floyd County Health Department at 812-948-4726. Again, that's 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
Foul. What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Here, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Priority Radiology, offering full-service outpatient imaging services from their clinic at 807 Northgate Boulevard in New Albany. To schedule an appointment, visit PriorityRadiology.com.
Halftime here at Silver Creek High School, where the Highlanders of Floyd Central lead Silver Creek 19-14. I'll bring your attention to tonight's scoreboard. Tonight's scoreboard presented by Deering Floor Center. Looking for new floors in Southern Indiana? Contact Deering Floor Center at 812-487-1446. That's 812 487-1446. Well, this would normally be the spot where we'd cover first half scoring, but we happen to have a treat. We've got Dr. Rob Willman, the principal of Silver Creek High School, here in the press box, and going to get the chance to talk to him. And Dr. Willman, there is a lot of construction fencing and a lot of stuff going on, but boy, the facilities here for at least for football, baseball, everything's done and looks great, but I know there is a lot going on. So first, I guess, tell folks about what's going on here at Silver Creek that way.
Well, it is loud, it is noisy, it is crowded, but that's kind of what progress is like. But yeah, we are getting ready to end the phase 2 of a 3-phase project. We will open up the middle section of the school, essentially, which will be a whole bunch of classrooms, math, science, a few science, social studies, English, office space, all new administrative center, and that'll start October when the kids return back from October break. As well as an auditorium. The auditorium is getting close. That won't be probably till January. And then you've got the band room. So a lot of tight quarters right now, a lot of claustrophobic, low ceilings and stuff like that. But things will start to let up a lot. And the staff and the students have been great. They've adjusted well. I think a lot of people know we have classes that are now in the gymnasium, and the cooperation has been phenomenal. So we're really excited.
Well, and that's one of those things when you can see the ultimate goal, right? That makes it just that much easier to try to be cooperative.
Sure. I mean, even last year we got really excited about brand new bathrooms. So we had two new restrooms, and people were pumped about that. So I can't imagine what they're going to feel like coming back October 14th.
Well, let's just talk about what else is going on around the school. You can pick and choose whether you want to talk about academics or sports or whatever. But what else is going on behind the scenes and out in the public here?
Well, a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, athletics is going great guns right now. We have 2 soccer games here tomorrow. Football here tonight with a great atmosphere. I like the crowd that is
stuck around
despite the weather.
Very nice. Yep.
I like that Floyd traveled. Of course
they had a nice crowd.
Yeah,
they have a nice crowd.
3 hours last week, didn't even get to play.
Right.
And so here they are tonight. So we've got that. We have girls golf going on. We have the Crucible right now. The theater has had to scale back a little bit because of the changeover in the facility. Band goes up to Salem tomorrow to start their season. So all kinds of stuff going on there. We have some strong AP courses going. We got a strong biomed program. We're looking forward to the expansion of that with the new facility there. So lots of positive things going on at Silver Creek now.
All right. Well, and as far as you roll through, you said that phase 3 begins. Mm-hmm. So what is the ultimate, and maybe you said it and I just happened to miss it, but what is the ultimate finish date?
I didn't say it, but so it's a year from October. So
a year from October,
we finish the second phase, and then the last phase starts, and that will actually, the one in the auditorium kind of just continues over until January, so then that should open up then, and then in October we have a whole new biomed project lead the way, engineering area, several new classrooms there. So it's not nearly as big as the section we're opening now in this coming month, but it'll be significant to get everybody out of here and to have the facility kind of all to ourselves. But Calhoun, they're our contractor. They have done a great job, great communication with them. There hasn't been a whole lot of disruptions to us. I remember being back, being at Floyd Central when they were going their renovation, and there were interruptions all the time.
Okay.
There have been, of course, planned and unplanned, but as far as the inconveniences, it is really cut down. So I can't compliment them enough.
All right. Well, it looks great, and thank you for having us here for this ball game. And we've got a barn burner, it looks like. So
yeah, it is. This is exciting. I mean, 2 offenses that are scored 3 times before 6 touchdowns in the first half. So, this is exciting. Of course, they're running the ball, so that moves the clock along, too. So that's kind of nice when you start at 8 o'clock.
Absolutely, with an 8 o'clock start.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we're gonna step aside, but I want to thank again Dr. Rob Willman for coming in. I've known Dr. Willman for a long time, and it's very nice of him to stop by and chat with us. And boy, folks, anytime you're up this way, especially if you're here on a Friday night, beautiful facilities, but also, boy, it really is. It's looking lovely, and I know it's going to be great when you guys get done with all your construction.
It'll be nice. Be a late one tonight. About the only place open after this game is going to be a Waffle House. Close by, so.
And that'll be crowded now that you've said it.
That's right.
All right, well, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll talk about first half scoring here on Glycod.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on.
Foul. What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today. Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW. You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
As we return here to Silver Creek High School, where we were so nice to have Dr. Rob Willman in for us at halftime. Now look at our first half scoring from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. German American Bank. Well, you see the score, 19-14 here at the half. And things really cleanly played here in the first half. No penalties for the Highlanders, 1 for the Silver Creek Dragons for 5 yards. 7 first downs for the Dragons, 6 for the Highlanders. No turnovers for either team. And
very well played first
played.
half, yeah, very, very well. Both teams' offenses were clicking. Both teams' defenses could play better. I'm sure the coaches are working on that right now. So, I think Silver Creek's passing attack, they get Keaton Ward to Gray and Altman some more, Jamari Powell and Sam Kahn. I mean, they've really got some weapons that Floyd Central is going to have to contain during the game.
Well, let's show you some of the scoring. I don't know that we ever did show you that first touchdown run from Jack Mull. So let's do that first as the teams come back out to warm up here. And that was Mull from about 14 yards out, scampering for the end zone. And then we certainly want to show you a couple of those that happened later on in the half, but I'll get to that on the replay. But let's walk through it for you. We had two scores in the first quarter, both of those by Floyd Central with 7:59 remaining. That was that Jack Mull rushing touchdown that you just witnessed. The point after touchdown was missed, so it was a 6-0 Floyd Central lead. Then with 21 seconds left in the first, Sebastian Robertson scampers in from 16 yards out. The two-point conversion was no good, so it was 12-0 Floyd Central. Then with 5:43 left in the second quarter, Keaton Ward to Darius Gray on a 10-yard touchdown strike. Anderson with the extra point, making it 12-7. Then this is one we'll try to get for you here, and I think I've got it. Hopefully this is it. This is the Mole to Isaac Kaiser. Hits him on the 65-yard strike. Yep. First play from scrimmage after getting the ball back. And Pennington knocked through the extra point, making it 19-7.
And then Silver Creek
answered. And I'm going to try to give you that one, too, here. Should be able to. And this should be the Silver Creek answer. Keaton Ward to Altman, wide open for the touchdown. And that was our scoring here in this one. Well, let's step aside, and when we come back, if we have time, we'll get you some Kaz's Corner. But otherwise, we'll have second half upcoming shortly, as we have been at halftime here from Silver Creek High School on Glycod.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
Looking for a career instead of a job? Want to make a difference in a child's life? Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program is now hiring. They offer competitive wages, plus health, dental, and life insurance, as well as paid college tuition and retirement plans. Apply online through Indeed.com or email your resume. You can make a difference in a child's life. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, serving children and families for over 60 years.
With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
Vaccinations are a key to a healthy future. At the Floyd County Health Department, they can help your child from kindergarten through 12th grade get vaccinated, regardless of insurance status. Check with your doctor to see which vaccines your child may be due for, or call the Floyd County Health Department at 812-948-4726. Again, that's 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
Oh, sorry about that. Had Coach Kaz up there. We were talking about doing Kaz's Corner. It's second half. We're ready to go here. Nolan Kennedy going to boot it away for the Highlanders.
We started just a bit earlier than we had anticipated.
That's right.
So anyway, here we go.
Here we go.
Kick. Hope the second half is as exciting as the first.
Williamson at the 9 and carries it out, and a flag comes in. Mikey Williams.
So Silver Creek honored their athletic trainer, who's been a trainer here, I think they said since 2017. So he's put in 8 hard years as an athletic trainer for all the sports. Don't know the gentleman's name, but hope he does a wonderful job in his new career. Anyway, people don't have any idea how important a trainer is to the coaches, because I know when I was first in coaching, I had to be the coach and the trainer.
Right.
And that is, being a trainer is a full-time job. But one of the important jobs that a trainer is, he is a person that the players can go and vent to. If they get angry at one of the coaches when they're getting their ankles taped, or they're in the whirlpool or getting their ankles iced, they can, that coach, and the trainer would be the person that'll calm everything down. So he's almost like a psychiatrist on a team. So I was very fortunate to have several good trainers when I was coaching.
So 10-yard penalty against the Dragons backs them up to the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Ward, handoff right side. Kahn with the gainer of a couple.
Good spin move on Kahn's part, too. He was stopped behind the line of scrimmage and spun away to get a 2-yard gain.
So the ball to the 17-yard line, as both of these offenses showed quick strike and long play abilities, Coach.
Right, both, yeah, that's good to have. If you can do both, have ground control and run the clock, or throw it deep, and there's Keenan Ward.
Ward rolls, has a man. It's going to be close to the first down.
Think he
Try
got
to
it.
see who that is.
He did.
And that was Drake Oltman.
Is a 9-yard reception.
He's got really two good receivers. Darius Gray and Drake Oltman both are complimentary receivers. And Floyd Central still's not containing that quarterback.
So Darius Gray wide out to the near sideline.
Bring
Oltman
heat.
This way too. Pitch to Kahn. Met and brought down.
That's
Polk was
Matthew
in
Polk.
on that for sure. I thought I saw a second player come. I think it might have been Lippert.
Yeah, well, Matthew Polk did a good job from his middle linebacker spot, scraping to the containment, and that's what linebackers are supposed to do.
So 2nd and 9 from the 27-yard line.
It's going to sprint left again.
Ward rolls, has time. And now caught right back at about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That was a long run for not much gain.
I don't think he gained anything. Oh, he did. He did get a yard.
He did get a yard, yep.
Yeah, that was a 30-yard run for a 1-yard gain. And I don't know if you noticed that, but again, Floyd Central didn't have anybody trailing the quarterback. They were always running down the line of scrimmage. It's one defensive end, the last man on the line of scrimmage, has got to trail the quarterback, because if the front side guys do a good job of containing him, he's either got to stop and throw, or he's going to come back your way.
So Ward looks.
There he is.
Tucked it back and sacked. So takes the sack. We'll show you that. And it's going to bring up 4th down and long. Going to be about 4th and 15. Maybe more like, probably 15.
Yeah.
Loss of 6.
So one of the most frustrating things for a defensive lineman is chasing the quarterback around. The defensive linemen get very frustrated chasing around the quarterback like Keenan.
And the punt comes, fielded, and in traffic.
That was...
See if we can show you that one again. That was Mac McFarland on the punt return, and a nice punt, about a 24-yard punt. Not a great punt, but but
he had it. But the Floyd Central player that caught it was
in traffic.
Yes, definitely in traffic. I like his bravery. All right, now let's see if Floyd Central goes back to that pound and ground and pound.
So 1st and 10, this time inside Silver Creek territory. Sebastian Robertson.
Yep.
Gain of about 7.
Using that wing back as an inside blocker.
7 yards. Ben Robertson in on the stop for the Dragons.
Going to bring up 2nd and 3.
Pennington bringing the play in.
That's Kaiser and Xenial Lawless in a wide receiver.
This player that coach was really high on is Lawless.
Yep, he's on the near side. And Robertson, pile still there. Is the ball out? Ball may be out. I think they're going to say the play was whistled dead no matter what.
Yeah.
And I believe that will be a 1st down for Robertson.
Sometimes I think I would like to see the referees actually have a quicker whistle because by that slow whistle, you're going to end up with kids getting hurt, players getting hurt.
Sure don't want to have that happen.
No. There's a lot of grabbing and Gerlaw did a good job on a blitz and coming back to find the ball carrier there.
That's Clayton Franks, the ball carrier now.
Yeah.
Gains about 3.
Yeah, Colin Garlow, excuse me. Did a really nice job. He's on a blitz, and he cut the blitz off to get to the ball carrier. That's a sign of a senior doing things like that.
That's Clayton Franks. Still in.
There we go.
He's got it again, and he's got the 1st down and more. Gain of a good 10, maybe 11 there.
Franks again on the carry. Gain of 10. Picks up 10 yards on the play. Provides Floyd Central with a 1st down. At the 22. Brings up 1st and 10.
You know, I was watching in their pregame warm-up. Franks was getting a lot of work with the first offensive team during their pregame warm-up. He's a big, strong runner. 5'9", 250.
Robertson, again with the 1st down, falls forward to about the 10-yard line.
Yep.
Strong run right up the middle there.
Floyd Central's offensive line now, again, exerting their dominance like they did in that first quarter. They're going right back to the thing that worked so well in that first quarter, ball control and running the ball. They've had the ball a good part of this third quarter. Too tight, too wide.
Handoff. Robertson, right side. And he gets drugged down after a short gainer. Whistle blows. So Bandy standing up Robertson after a gain of about 4. So 2nd and 6.
That's really staying ahead of the chains. I know 2nd and 6 gives you a lot of plays to pull out of your playbook.
So 2nd and 6 from the 7. So the Highlanders can get a 1st down without finding pay dirt. Mole throwing back of the end zone.
Nice
a touchdown. So another Floyd Central touchdown there. Isaac Kaiser.
Kaiser's going to get hurt on his celebration. He better be careful. His exuberance is understandable, but he's going to have to be careful. He's going to get hurt.
So a 7-yard pass play, Mole to Kaiser for Floyd Central, and Floyd Central finds pay dirt.
I don't think so. Oh,
Kennedy manages to get it through.
Something, Todd. We're so used to seeing Floyd Central having these great kickers, and you just think, oh, this is automatic. This, it's going to kick another great kicker for Floyd Central, and this young man has been anything but.
Well, that was a different young man. I think that was Nolan Kennedy again, who normally does kickoffs for the Highlanders.
Well, that was a low one that just squeaked
low drive,
in.
but it did squeak in. Let's show you that replay again here, folks, on the touchdown.
Nice play action run. Little play action pass. Suck the defense into the runner, and quarterback comes out on the outside. Kaiser makes a nice catch. That was a very nice pass by Moll, by the way.
So the Highlanders strike first here in the second half, extend their lead 26-14.
Was it 40 to get kicked? Could you see on the replay?
Yeah, it was 40. So 26-14. 4:53 remains here.
So really, Floyd Central has had the ball for almost 7 minutes of that quarter.
7 minutes of the quarter. 3 first downs on that drive.
So every time Floyd Central has scored, Silver Creek has been able to come back and stay in the game. Let's see if they can do it again.
And dropped at the 10. That was Mikey Williamson again. And 12-yard return there. And Williamson, is it Williamson? No, another player is down. So we've got a timeout on the field for an injury. Let's take this opportunity to take a brief timeout ourselves. We'll be back with more here on Glycod.
For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We weren't so good passing.
As we return, 4:41 remaining here. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. As the Ben Robertson, a wide receiver and defensive back in there on special teams, comes out of the game, a senior for the Dragons. He was knocked about just a bit, but he's under his own power, which is good.
He's walking it off. Shake it off, walk it off. That's what he's doing. He's a football player.
Oltman to the near side, Darius Gray to the far. I believe that's Powell back there. It is in the backfield. Throwing it to Gray.
Oh, I think I might have.
And no flag as double coverage. Saw Kaiser and can't see who else that was. That was Ethan Pinkston maybe over there.
I know the guys in the press box were pretty upset that
they
there
were.
wasn't.
they
but
were.
I really think that ball was actually thrown out of bounds. I don't think that was going to be a catchable ball because it was out of bounds. It's not that, referees aren't really going to determine whether the ball is catchable or not in the field, but when it's out of bounds, it's not really catchable.
Handoff, right side. Powell with a nice run there on 2nd down. It's going to be a gain of at least 5, maybe 6. So 3rd and 4.
I like to see him roll left again. I think that's the strength of their team, and they're going against the weak spot in the Floyd Central's defense. If they can sprint left like they have, breaking down that left side. And, I'm going to tell you another thing. If Coach Papp's got this in his playbook, any kind of reverse or counter play is going to really be succccessful. There you go.
Pulling it back out and to Altman. Nicely done there for the first down.
That was a very well-designed play. That little fake, in the line holds the linebackers, and the receiver just does a little stop pattern. Get to the first down, stop, turn, catch the ball.
Well, the timing on that worked.
Perfect.
Very perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
I was going to say very well. You said perfect. I'll go with perfect. I'll go with you.
The timing was perfect. And they probably ran that play 100 times in practice all year.
Handoff, Powell, and he bursts forward for about 5.
Landon Horvath on the tackle for the Highlanders. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5 there. Clock continues to tick here. This is Silver Creek's second possession of the half. Had to punt it away the first time. Now Powell stood up and finally pulled down. It's going to be a short gainer. Helmet came off from somewhere.
Helmet came off.
That was Altman, I believe.
Yeah.
Gain of a couple. So it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Ethan Caldwell comes in to take Altman's place till Altman can get his chin strap fastened.
So 3rd and 3. Again, clock continues to run here.
See if they run that little. Floyd Central looks like they're really coming after it.
And around the left-hand side, and it's first down.
And there's another example, Todd, of everybody has a job to do. You have a dental hygienist in your office.
Yes, I do.
And
several. Very good
But you don't ask your secretary to come over and do the dental hygienist job because that's not her job. Just like this defensive lineman, they all have a job to do. The linebackers, they have a job to do. Do your job. Don't try to do everybody's job on your defense. And that's what is an example there.
Yep.
They just all jumped on that little fake play, and the people that were supposed to be containing aren't containing.
Powell with a nice run there. Finally brought down by Nolan Lippert, but a big gain. Going to be about an 8-yard gain.
Yep. They are gashing Floyd Central's defense.
2nd and 3. 2nd and 2 on the 44.
2nd and 2 here.
Gabriel Wheatley, a sophomore. There's Big Walker Hoffman, 6'6", 306 senior. Alex Lambert, 250 senior. Alex Sanchez and Lucas Ramirez in the offensive line for Silver Creek, doing a really nice job of containing the Floyd Central front four.
That's Gray on the sweep, and he's got the first down, breaks the tackle, and goes for more. Going to be about a 10-yard carry there. So for Darius Gray with a nice job there.
Yeah, very nice job. He broke that tackle.
Gives the Silver Creek Dragons another.
It's important for Silver Creek to actually score in this drive. They're eating up the clock. They're controlling the ball. They need to score. Let's throw. Let's go for it one time here. Let's throw. Let's throw. Come to the right. There you go. There you go.
Ward tucks it, looks to run. Has some green in front of him and ends up ridden out of bounds.
Yeah, Ashton Tackett, the linebacker, Ashton Tackett. But again, I don't mean to be picking on the defensive ends for Floyd Central, but that was another example. Defensive end not containing. He goes in for that little fake by the quarterback, and the quarterback ends up getting a 4-yard gain when he should have got no yards.
So 2nd and 6 here. 21 ticks remaining in this third quarter.
There he is.
And
there he is.
Ward.
Oh, what an interception.
Intercepted.
Holy cow, what a play. Number 24, Noah Maddox.
Noah Maddox.
5'9", 160-pound junior from his cornerback spot, makes a touchdown-saving interception. That was could be play of the game.
And Lippert with a great play there.
Yeah, Keaton Ward was right on the target. I mean, he had that ball right where he wanted, and Noah Maddox comes up big, real big.
So Floyd Central deep in their own territory, but certainly Silver Creek was driving. And it's going to be a gain out of about 6 out to the 11-yard line.
And, people are going to say, well, why didn't they keep the ball on the ground? Every once in a while, you need to loosen up the defense. Take that chance. Take that ball. Throw a deep pass. You're not expecting a kid to come up with an interception like that.
Like that, yeah.
That was take special. A chance. Throw it up. Yeah, throw it up every once in a while. You got to loosen it up.
All right, well, at the end of 3, we have Floyd Central 26, Silver Creek 14. Let's step aside. Fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
Looking for a career instead of a job? Want to make a difference in a child's life? Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program is now hiring. They offer competitive wages, plus health, dental, and life insurance, as well as paid college tuition and retirement plans. Apply online through Indeed.com or email your resume. You can make a difference in a child's life. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, serving children and families for over 60 years.
As we return quickly to live action there without the bump as the fourth quarter gets underway here. And that was Robertson on the carry, and he gets the first down.
And I don't, this is Silver Creek's got. This is a very important series. Silver Creek's got to stop Floyd Central. They can't let them control the ball to, let's say, to the 6-minute mark, because they're not going to get many more opportunities for them to get the ball to go in and score. So they have got to stop Floyd Central.
Handoff. Left side, I believe that's Robertson again. And he's got another first down.
Yep. Left side of that Floyd Central line, again showing some dominance. Barville and Crump and Sam Franks at center.
So a gain of 13.
And they are apparently we've reached the witching hour at Silver Creek, because at 10 o'clock they turned the lights off, and thank goodness the lights are still on.
That didn't happen this evening. I guess that happened last week. So interestingly, I believe Robertson is out here in the wide receiver position, and handoff inside. Got to see who that was.
That was number 6.
And if it's number 6, then it's Kelly Garver.
Garver
Kelly. Yeah, Garver Kelly.
Garver Kelly, 6'1", 195 senior. It's a new running back. We haven't seen him in before.
Going to make it 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. So they got the tight end and the wing in there again. Let's see if they use that wing as a blocking fullback. Nope. Taking it inside.
Inside. And
3rd and 1.
Yep, going to bring up 3rd and 1.
This is one of the things I don't. If I was coaching now, I would use this shotgun. I think it gives you so many different options that you can use. And one of the things we want to talk about in the Kansas corner, maybe we'll do it next week, is talking about how the numbers, how it's important for the offensive coaches to have a numbers advantage. And it sounds weird because you only got 11 and 11, but the quarterback is the secret in using your quarterback as an extra offensive player. So in the shotgun formation, you do get to do that. Your quarterback becomes an integral part of your offense, passing and running. But the thing I miss is a quarterback under center running a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 1.
So that carry was for a first down. And Floyd Central moves the chains again. Their 6th first down of the second half.
4 wide, and they're going to run the ball
Stacks.
inside.
Yep.
Well, they run the ball inside. Mm-hmm. And Silver Creek was not faked out by that.
Yep, absolutely.
So if
Alex Sanchez right there to snuff that out.
If Floyd ran that formation because they wanted to see how Silver Creek was going to defend it, and then they say, okay, we know how they're going to defend that formation. We have a play to take advantage of their defensive alignment. Or they've just spread them out and run the ball inside. Keep it simple. Maybe I was overthinking it. 4 wide again.
Launched up, and flags come in. And the Silver Creek faithful sure don't like that one.
No, and I'm not sure I blame them a whole lot.
Is that Kaiser? I believe that's Kaiser out there.
Yeah.
It was.
All right, just regroup. It's nothing you can do about it. They're not going to pick it up. Oh, we got another flag over here, though, too. We do. We have
offsetting penalties. Possibly. The second flag lies just past the line of scrimmage.
So we got pass interference, offsetting penalties.
Yep, offsetting penalties.
So let's redo it all over again.
And I didn't see what the first penalty was. The man in the white hat got there too quickly for me. I looked up just at the time. So offsetting penalties.
So a reprieve for the Silver Creek Dragons. 2nd and 9. Again, they're going with their wide receiver formations.
So 2nd and 9 here for Floyd Central. Handoff and first down and more. And then finally caught from behind. That's Clayton Franks with the first down.
Clayton Franks, 5'9", 250 running back. And Floyd Central actually has a history of doing this. I remember a couple years ago they had a real good running back that got hurt, and they took a guard, and they made a guard their tailback.
Yep.
And I don't remember his name. I don't remember the circumstances. But I know the young man ended up being one heck of a running back. And you don't see that very often. You're going from guard to running back. And I'm not sure exactly what Frank's real position is, running back, linebacker. So he's listed as a running back.
He's still in there.
Yeah.
To the left of Mull. Launching up for Kaiser. Kaiser trying to make the catch, couldn't bring it in.
He had 2 chances to catch that. He fought it all the way down to the ground. That's good. Yeah, that was nice defense by Keaton Ward.
Kaiser had hands on the ball, just could not drag it in.
Yeah, he bobbled it all the way down, fought it all the way in. He's a good receiver. Big kid, too. 6'4", 200.
Well, it should be noted his surgery in the offseason, he usually plays basketball during the winter and was unable to do that, but thought that being fully healthy for football this year was more important.
Yeah.
And a timeout from Floyd Central, so that gives us a chance for a timeout as well. We'll be back with more here in the fourth quarter on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School football on Glycod.
Interested in a corporate partnership with Glycod on our high school athletic platform or have a programming idea? Drop us a note at info@glycod.com. That's info@glycod.com. As the teams return from the sidelines.
Okay, let's see what Floyd Central's got cooked up here. All right, going back to the running formation. Double wing, double, and a tight end. That is a strong offensive formation.
Pitch, that's to Robertson, tripped up. Going to be no gain, or maybe a very short gain. They're going to say no gain.
Yeah. Jaden Williams came in, number 10, came in from his outside linebacker spot, made a really nice play.
So third down here.
Big stop right here, big stop. Now, I'm not sure I don't know if Floyd's going to be in two-down territory here or not.
Two wideouts near, two wideouts far. Isaac Kaiser is on this near sideline. Swing out there.
Rally up. There you go.
Robertson.
Now,
and he's going to be out of bounds after about a 4-yard gain.
So that really causes Floyd Central to say, okay, do we go for it now or not? So it looks to me like they're bringing some subs in the game, but it looks like they're going to go for it. I think if they hadn't completed that and got to 4 or 5 yards, they may have punted.
So big play here for both teams. Silver Creek, especially on defense, trailing, wanting to get this ball back. Handoff, Robertson, right up the middle, has the first down.
It's close, but he got it. You're right. Yep. Silver Creek needed to stop that. They needed a turnover right there.
Looks like a gain of 7 or 8 and first down.
So if they stop Floyd Central on this drive, and Floyd Central doesn't score, if they can keep them from getting a first down, they're going to get the ball back with about 5 minutes left, maybe even a little bit less than that. So Floyd Central doesn't need to score; they just need to eat the clock right now.
Yep. Clock is their friend, and it is certainly the 12th defender for Silver Creek. That's Franks right up the middle.
Yeah, he's a
gain of about 3. It looks like.
Yeah, he's a hoss. I think that was Ben Robertson holding on for dear life. Just say, please come and help me. I'm going to hold on. Somebody else got to help me. Franks was the running back. Robertson made the tackle. Franks.
I thought it was Franks. We thought it was Franks. We've got a little confusion on the Floyd Central side. Mole ends up hanging on to Garver Kelly. Good play there.
That's Cullen.
Boosum, I thought. 47. Oh, what? Maybe it was Cullen Garlow.
Yeah,
it was.
Cullen Garlow.
Garver Kelly, the ball carrier, gain of a couple.
So there's
6.
See, but they got. It's obviously in 2-down zone, so there's 5:26. So if Silver Creek stops them, they're going to only have 5 minutes left.
Yep, maybe even a little less than that.
Yeah. But they have to stop them. The key right now is you have to stop them.
That's Robertson in the backfield.
Oh.
Mole looking left, throwing, and
that's surprising.
Yep.
That was surprising.
And thrown away.
Well,
so 4th down.
Not to second guess, but again, you don't need points. You just need to kill the clock. You've stopped the clock. Unless you have great confidence that your fourth down play is going to be a great play.
It's fourth down. Dragons, it's time to make some noise.
So 4th down and 6. Wideouts, 3 to the top, 1 to the
there he is.
near
there.
side.
Oh, you should have thrown it.
Got a man.
Oh, there he's in the
That's
open.
Kaiser and touchdown.
Kaiser's going to get a penalty.
25-yard strike.
Sooner or later, Kaiser's going to get a penalty. Congratulations. Again, your exuberance. It's good. Just be careful that you don't get injured or don't cause your team to get a penalty. But I appreciate his exuberance.
We're trying to discern that the extra point was good. We're still trying to discern who actually was
and it was
the
Kaiser?
recipient there. I thought it was Kaiser, but they're saying Zeno Lawless maybe was the
inside receiver.
The inside receiver.
Yeah, and I believe it was.
Yep, it certainly was. Zeno Lawless.
Zeno Lawless, the sophomore. And I made a note here, look for him to get more PT, more playing time. And he's got more playing time tonight. He's made a couple good catches, and that pretty much sealed the doom for Silver Creek. Coach did have a play designed for 4th down that he had confidence in. That's why he threw it on 3rd down, I guess.
Yep. So 33-14 our score as Silver Creek now very much in a hole with just 5 minutes remaining. And Nolan Kennedy to kick it away again. 33-14 our score here as with just 5 minutes remaining.
Low kick.
Low kick, and that's Altman.
Oh, my goodness. Altman, you need to drop that shoulder just a little bit when you're returning those kicks.
There, yep.
That, I don't know who made the tackle, but he made a nice tackle. But Drake Altman, you do need drop that shoulder, protect yourself. That's why you wear those shoulder pads.
Just thought I'd show you that 25-yard passing touchdown one more time there.
Nice play. Nice play. Very, very well designed. Freeze those linebackers and the slot back, the slot receiver, and the safety was occupied covering another receiver. And
Keaton Ward, a little bit of a high snap on the keeper. And here comes the white.
Oh, that's a penalty.
That's going to be a penalty easily.
Yep.
And that's going to be a 15-yarder. And that is the first.
That's the first
penalty that's going to count against Floyd Central.
And I really don't think the Floyd that was not a malicious penalty on the Floyd Central player's part, because I don't think he thought that the quarterback was just going to take a knee and sit down, and he was coming in to make a tackle when the quarterback just sat down. So I don't think that was malicious on his part. It was just a circumstance that I can't stop.
Well, it was, though, unfortunately, a blow to the head. So the player went to the sideline for Floyd Central.
Yeah, I don't think
so they called it targeting.
Did they call it targeting?
They called it targeting. So 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Well, I think just, helmet to helmet like that,
right.
even if I kind of agree with you, Coach, because it actually looked to me like there was maybe a little sliding involved or sort of falling involved for the Floyd Central player. But it doesn't matter. Helmet to helmet, and that's an easy call for the striped shirts.
So that helps Silver Creek, but the clock is running. There he goes. Good sprint right. Sprint right. Sprint right.
Ward has a man. Altman caught.
Yeah, it's coming back.
20, 10, flag down.
Holding. Yeah, bring it back.
And while the celebration's going on here, I believe the flag at the 39-yard line is going to bring it back, but we do have this on the replay.
Yeah. Oh, holding on
Floyd Central, so it is a touchdown.
Wow. Then they're all right. Drake Altman,
58-yard touchdown
and he's
reception.
A sophomore, and he has a great future here at Silver Creek. So we were wrong. I saw the flag, and that's where he threw it was right in the word holding. And when you see that quarterback get out that free, you always wonder if there's some holding going on in the line.
Now, looks like maybe we're going to have a 2-point conversion attempt here.
Yeah, we're going to go for 2.
Sure looks like it.
Makes an 11-point game. I don't know if that makes that much difference. I'm trying to figure out the numbers for that. 11 and then 18-3. Field goals tie it.
Ward looking. Has a man. Caught by Darius Gray.
Darius Gray.
So 2-point conversion. And we'll show you that. Fantastic play.
I have to say that Keaton Ward is very impressive.
Yep.
And I heard a lot of good things about him, but I am impressed seeing him in person. And I don't know if there's how many other good quarterbacks around this area, but Kempf at Providence and Keaton Ward here at Silver Creek, both are outstanding high school quarterbacks.
Let's actually take this opportunity to take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more here on Glycod.
Looking for family fun in Southern Indiana? Then look no further than Strike and Spare, your go-to spot for a great time at prices that won't break your budget. With regular and kid-friendly bumper bowling lanes, everyone can join in on the action. And don't miss out on Cosmic Bowling, the cool way to bowl with that nighttime feel. Strike up the fun at Strike and Spare in Clarksville at 511 Little League Boulevard. And visit strikeandspare.com/Clarksville for more information on hosting birthdays and corporate parties.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
So 15-yard penalty will actually be assessed on the kickoff.
I don't think Floyd Central doesn't think that Silver Creek's going to onside kick.
I don't think so. You'd think they'd have the hands team all up tight.
They don't. Yeah, this is strange. Well, they do have their people up tight.
Well, they are, I guess. Well, but of course the field's shrunk because of the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, but there's a big gap here. Well, which way is he going to kick it?
Yeah, that's the big question.
I'm coming over here to this right side.
This is Harris.
I tell you that onside
falling in it on it was Matthew Polk.
Yeah, good hands by Matthew Polk, and the onside kick for a soccer kicker is very difficult. For a toe kicker, there's a specific technique for a toe kicker.
Right.
You put the ball upright and you kick the top stripe, and the ball's going to take 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and it's going to bounce way up in the air, and that's when you get a chance to catch the ball. For the soccer kicker, he has to mash that ball and hope that he gets that one big bounce.
One bounce, right.
So, see, Floyd can hold on to the ball.
Robertson with the carry and barrels over the first guy and then brought down by the second. It's going to be about a 7-yard gain.
Use your timeouts, Coach. Use your timeouts. Use your timeouts. Use your timeouts. Don't use it now. Don't use it now. Wait till later.
Folks, you're getting the You're getting the inside scoop from Coach Kaz here.
Well,
and we did miss Kaz's corner because we took so long talking with Dr. Woolman at halftime, but we'll definitely get Kaz's corner next week. Sebastian Robertson with a huge gainer there for the first down.
That hurt. That hurt. Timeout. Timeout. I know you're mad. Timeout. Come on, Coach.
Going to show you just the end of that.
He just
where he just carries
Yeah.
tacklers the last 5 yards or so.
What at this point, and we used to try to practice this is stripping the ball. You want to tackle them, but it's more important for you to try to strip the ball.
Into the hands of Robertson,
Strip
cuts
the
back, and a good 8-yard gain again.
Yeah. Looks like that time it might have been Josh Boosum.
Yes, Boosum. Second and 3, 2:37 remaining here. The sophomore, Jackson Stone.
No, that's interesting. Did Polk get hurt? I mean, did Jack Mull get hurt?
I don't believe so.
Well,
so it's going to be close to the first down marker. Looks just shy. Going to be third and a short one. Garlow with the stop. So third down.
You know, and I'm not being critical because I've been in this position, but you're saving your timeouts so that when you get the ball on offense, you can use your timeouts. But the problem is
you may not get the ball
you're
back.
not going to get the ball back. And
Stone. Oh, ball on the turf. And maybe the ball back. We'll see.
You have a better chance. You have a better chance of controlling the clock.
And sure enough.
You have a better chance of controlling the clock on offense because you can down the ball, you can spike the ball, you can throw it out of bounds, you can run out of bounds. All those things stop the clock. So the weird thing was, why would unless Jack Mull was injured, why would you put in this quarterback who hasn't played all game?
Yeah, that's
and put him in a situation at this time of the game, at this part of the game, because obviously we've seen Keaton Ward and Silver Creek's not out of the game because of Keaton Ward's ability to scramble and throw the ball.
Jackson Terry was the Dragon that came up with that ball, and
timeout.
And a short gain there, and then a timeout taken by Silver Creek. It's going to be a very short gain, though. Just gain of 1. 117 remaining here.
You know, there's so much. Time is one of the variables that you really don't have any control over. 2 hours is 2 hours, and you only can practice so much within that 2 hour period of time. One of the things that seems to always, when I was coaching, one of the things that always got shorted was the 2-minute offense and how there was a 4-minute offense and a 2-minute offense and running up to the ball and spiking the ball to stop the clock and throw it out of bounds to stop the clock and run to the ball and get your players up. That's hard to practice, but it's important. It's an important part of the game, and you have to spend time practicing that.
So second and 9 here. Keaton Ward and company. And he thought about throwing, tucks the ball, and ends up throwing it out of bounds. So it's going to bring up third down, 3rd and 9. So 3rd and 9 for the Dragons. Ward went to the sideline, got the play. So Ward rolls to his right, throws it long, has Altman down there, hits him in the helmet.
Oh, my.
Well defended.
What a nice pass, though.
It was.
Holy cow.
So going to bring up 4th down.
I think if I was Floyd Central's defensive coordinator, first of all, I'd back my people
Back
up
everybody up.
I'd back them off a little bit.
Yep.
But I'd also bring somebody. I'd bring my outside linebacker hard. We used to call it a bet stunt. Bring that outside linebacker hard right at the quarterback because he's going to sprint right again.
Yep.
And he's not going to throw it short, so you don't have to worry about he did throw it short.
No, he did. Threw it right to the sideline there. So pass complete to Adrian Monse.
Fire it deep, baby. Fire it deep. All right, 3 wide left.
All right.
Darius getting double coverage over there.
Under a minute to go here. Keaton Ward.
Timeout.
Brought down after about a 5-yard gain. And another timeout. Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes.
Silver Creek called timeout.
So 47 seconds remain here.
I thought he was going to try to get Darius Gray in one-on-one coverage, bring the 3 wide routes to this side, Darius Gray single covered on that side. The free safety from Floyd Central, though, was helping double cover on Darius Gray. Very entertaining game, isn't it?
Yes.
One of the better ones we've had this year. One of the better ones we've had for a couple years, actually.
Right. Remind everybody, we'll have the Deering Floor Center ticker running after the game. 2nd and 5. Ward throws right and through the arms of Gray, the intended receiver out there. Going to make it 3rd and 5.
That ball, it looked like it may have been tipped. I couldn't tell, but one of the Floyd Central defenders got his hands up.
Going to make it 3rd and 5, maybe 6.
Going to bring that outside linebacker on a stunt. Here he comes on the right side. Come on.
Ward.
Come on. Come on.
Looking.
Keep coming.
Looking.
Keep coming.
Looking.
Keep coming.
Finally ends up throwing the ball out of bounds.
Did you?
I'm sorry. So 4th and 5 for the Dragons. It sort of all comes down to this, doesn't it, Coach?
It does. Well, he's got to get the first down. He's only got 6 yards, 5-6 yards. Did he call timeout? Nope.
Just an official's timeout, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Giving Silver Creek a little bit extra time
Yeah,
here.
what are they doing?
Not sure.
So we need a break, catch your breath.
Ball at the 46-yard line. Okay.
get the first down and you stay in the game.
On the 46-yard line.
Oh, Silver Creek thought they were going to run a play, but we've got one of the referees.
I don't know what. I know what the holdup is. The referee's talking to Coach Papp, and the line judge is talking to Coach Papp.
They're going to say that the clock needs to say 39 seconds.
I thought the clock didn't run on that last play.
All right, so fourth down. Ball thrown up and incomplete. And that may do it for the Dragons as a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
Highlanders will take over and be able to stack up in the victory formation and
2 timeouts left.
And run this clock out.
Oh, 1. Yeah, 1. Best formation ever. Boy, I don't like that. Always too many bad. Why don't you just? I know you never practiced with the quarterback under center, but this, you know what? Really, if I'm the shotgun and I'm a team running the shotgun, I want to have one quarterback and one center. That's all they do is practice the snap and take a knee for the victory play. I don't want my regular quarterback. I don't want my regular center, but I want to have one center and one quarterback who practice taking the snap right under center.
All right, well, that's our final. We got a late start at it, folks, so it is already past 10:30, but that will do it for the ball game here from Silver Creek High School. Our final, Floyd Central 33, Silver Creek 22. Stay tuned for the postgame show. We will have all the usual postgame show fun coming up here on Glycott.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
You're struggling with something at school. Sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again? Foul. Yeah. Foul, bro. Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock yourself out. You're about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate. Save money and be protected from mayhem. Like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers PulsePoint. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org. Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
For the area's best pre-owned vehicle prices and selection, visit Jim Butner Auto Group. Since 1955, the Jim Butner family has been Southern Indiana's top choice for reliable, trustworthy, and exceptional service. Enjoy fast and easy financing, no matter your credit history. Visit JimButnerAuto.com or stop by our showroom at 125 West Lewis and Clark Parkway in Clarksville. Discover why Jim Butner Auto Group is striving to serve you better every day. Jim Butner Auto Group, your hometown family dealership since 1955.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, offering Southern Indiana's best selection of pre-owned vehicles through a family tradition of excellence.
As our final score, Floyd Central 33, Silver Creek 22. Highlanders coming in and getting their first win of the season to go 1-1 after that unexpected bye last week, and Silver Creek falls to 2-1. But Coach, this was an exciting game. It was a good game. We had 55 points put up on the scoreboard, so that's something.
Well, and it was a well played game. Very few penalties.
Yep.
Was it one turnover on an interception on
on both sides?
Great interception. One of the, like I said earlier, in the last couple of years, this is one of the better games that we've had. Very entertaining. Both teams played hard. A clean game. Very good. I hope we can have another one like this next week.
Tonight's scoreboard presented by Deering Floor Center. Looking for new floors in Southern Indiana? Contact Deering Floor Center at 812-487-1446. That's 812-487-1446. Well, let's briefly go over the scoring, and I'll try to be brief about this as we'll roll through the postgame show. It's a late one here this evening. So Floyd Central started off 7:59 left in the first quarter. Jack Mull with a rushing touchdown from 14 yards out, missed extra point, leaving it just 6-0. 21 seconds left first quarter. Sebastian Robertson with a 16-yard rushing touchdown, making it 12-0. PAT was unsuccessful. In the second quarter, Silver Creek, Keaton Ward to Darius Gray from 10 yards. Anderson with the extra point, making it 12-7. Then Floyd Central strikes back. Mull to Isaac Kaiser on a 65-yard reception pass play. Pennington with the extra point, making it 19-7. 3:08 left in the first quarter. Keaton Ward to Altman from 45 yards out. Anderson with the extra point, making it 19-14. Then in the second half, 4:53 to go in the third quarter. Mull to Kaiser again from 7 yards. Kennedy with the extra point, making it 26-14. 5 minutes remaining. Mull to Zenial Lawless from 25 yards out. Kennedy with the extra point, making it 33-14 Floyd Central. And then Silver Creek scoring late from 58 yards out. Keaton Ward to Altman again 58-yard pass play, and Gray with the reception on the 2-point conversion, making it 33-22. Well, let's step aside. When we come back, we will begin to get you our stats, our German American Bank stats, and then take one more break and have most outstanding players. All that upcoming here on the postgame show on Glycod.
Looking for a career instead of a job? Want to make a difference in a child's life? Community Action of Southern Indiana's Head Start program is now hiring. They offer competitive wages, plus health, dental, and life insurance, as well as paid college tuition and retirement plans. Apply online through Indeed.com or email your resume. You can make a difference in a child's life. Community Action of Southern Indiana and Head Start, serving children and families for over 60 years.
Vaccinations are a key to a healthy future. At the Floyd County Health Department, they can help your child from kindergarten through 12th grade get vaccinated, regardless of insurance status. Check with your doctor to see which vaccines your child may be due for, or call the Floyd County Health Department at 812-948-4726. Again, that's 812-948-4726. A message from the Floyd County Health Department.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
I'm your overly competitive brother. I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. Foul. What are you going to tell me again?
Foul.
Yeah.
Foul, bro.
Okay, take a free shot. Go ahead, knock
You're
yourself
about to get served.
Seriously?
Get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me. Love you, Mom.
Contact Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
You cannot depend on Carl to make peace with his seatbelt, but you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're tuned in to Southern Indiana High School Football on Glycod.
It's time for our German American Bank. Final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. And those final numbers include, let's see if we can get them up here. Really a very clean game played by both teams. Our final score 33-22. A 1 penalty for the Highlanders, 2 for the Dragons. 15 yards penalized both sides. First downs, 15 for Floyd Central, 14 for the Dragons, and 1 turnover apiece. The fumble by Floyd Central, recovered by Jackson Terry, and the INT interception, and Nolan Lippert recovering that one. So that's really a clean game played there by both teams. Coach, your brief thoughts there before we throw it to a commercial and invite people back for our most outstanding player?
Well, again, it was an outstanding high school football game. This was both teams played really hard. Both teams well coached. Floyd Central found out a lot more about their team tonight because this was actually their second game of the season. So the things they worked on the last 2 weeks, I'm sure the coach was very pleased with. But I bet you he'll find a few things that he'll need to work on next week. And for Silver Creek, they played a tough opponent. They played them tough, and they played a very fine game. Coach Papp doesn't have anything to be ashamed of. His defense, I know he was concerned about his defense, concerned about his tackling. I thought the kids they tackled well. They played pretty good defense, and they just got beat by a team that had a little bit bigger, stronger players, and especially in the line.
All right, well, let's step aside. When we come back, we will have our most outstanding players of the game and talk about next week and wrap it up from here at Silver Creek High School. Stay tuned for that, upcoming here on Glycod.
Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville. When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
As we return to Silver Creek High School, where the Highlanders of Floyd Central defeat the Dragons, it's time for our State Farm Insurance Most Outstanding Players of the Game. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, let's turn it over to Coach Kaz, who's going to give us, I guess, first we'll have from Silver Creek.
Well, Silver Creek had several that we could have picked from today. And this is going to be a little bit different than the direction we've gone the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I can't imagine.
There's no offensive linemen.
No, okay.
All right. So, although I thought both teams' offensive lines played very well. So I could have picked Jamari Powell and Darius Gray because those are two outstanding players that Silver Creek has. Either one of them could have easily been our player of the game. But I think Keaton Ward, the way he directed their offense, the way he scrambled, the way he ran, the way he threw the ball, he was really Silver Creek's player of the game tonight. So Keaton Ward, congratulations. Keep up the good work, and we look forward to maybe catching another game this year.
All right. And for Floyd Central.
Again, no offensive linemen. But I thought Sebastian Robertson and ran the ball really well, ran the ball hard. He's a tough runner. And I like Noah Maddox, and he I think, made the play of the game on that interception down there in the end zone, by the end zone, because that would have how that would have changed the game. Yep. That score would have really changed the outlook of this whole game.
Yeah, and I said Lippert earlier. It was Maddox with that.
So Noah Maddox, I think, was, although he wasn't involved in a lot of plays, but he was involved with what I considered the biggest play of the game, that interception. But I think for Floyd Central, I like Isaac Kaiser. He is a good, tall, rangy receiver. They have 2 touchdowns tonight.
2 touchdowns tonight. 2 TD catches.
And
no, just two touchdown catches.
But he made a couple really nice tackles.
Well, one of those was a 65-yarder too, and a couple of big tackles.
Yeah.
Yep,
so
sure.
Isaac Kaiser, Floyd Central's player of the game.
All right, so those are most outstanding players of the game, and again, brought to you by State Farm agent Teresa Lamb. Now we're going to move on to our strike and spare. Our strike and spare schedule, if I could get it out here. Coming up next Friday, a look at a huge week brought to you by Strike and Spare in Clarksville. Visit strikeandspare.com for information on hosting birthday and corporate parties. 6:30 p.m. Douglas versus Tates Creek. 7 p.m. Clarksville versus Providence. There is a chance we could end up doing Bedford North Lawrence at New Albany. That one is still up in the air, but as of right now, it's Clarksville versus Providence. 7:30 Ballard versus Bryan Station. North Oldham versus South Oldham, and Butler versus PRP. Again, your strike and spare schedule for next week. Well, time to put a bow on it, Coach. Any particular thoughts on anything left on this game tonight? And to wrap it up.
Well, congratulations to both teams. It was a strange night because of the weather delay. Both teams, were prepared to play the game and then had to wait in the locker room, wait in the gym for an hour and a half.
Yep.
So it was kind of a strange start. Both teams overcame that very quickly. It was a very entertaining game. Congratulations to both teams, both coaching staffs, all the players. They played a marvelous game tonight, and we hope they have more like that.
Okay, well, that's going to do it for us here at Silver Creek High School tonight. Again, our thanks first to Dr. Rob Willman, the principal here at Silver Creek, for coming up and talking to us at halftime. Secondly, for our the AD here, Coach Brandon Hoffman, in his efforts to make sure we were comfortable here. But that's going to wrap it up for our cameraman, Christian Sanchez, tonight. Our thanks to executive producer Steve Bird. For our analyst, Coach Jim Kazmarek, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next week on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Southern Indiana High School Football, presented by IBEW Local 369. Power up your potential. Tonight's game was brought to you by Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page. He puts you in good hands. Mac Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Priority Radiology in New Albany. You have a choice. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect. Jim Butner Auto Group in Clarksville, a family tradition of excellence. And by Cassie Head Start, German American Bank, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcast, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.